Hey guys, what is going on?
What's
It,
going on, sports fans?
it is Danny Boy, Bill Corpus Crispy with you. Hey guys, what and is all going of on? You. Welcome in Sports Sanity Podcast right here on the SIN YouTube channel, sponsored by the Dugout of Millwood. And speaking of the Dugout of Millwood, I'm sure you already see him on the screen. Um, Mark Olapsky going 2 for 2 this week. This is the first time he's had a full week on this show in
Yep.
a trillion years, being a former host. Mark, thank you. First of all, thank you. I want to apologize for Monday. I was not feeling good. You see, here's the problem. I'm on the GLP-1s, the diabetes and weight loss meds that they're supposed to help you and shit. So that has been kicking my butt. And then the weather has been changing. So of course I have this awful headache and I'm getting feverish and everything. And it was just the combination of the two was just not good. So I needed a day. I needed a day. But Mark, thanks for filling in for me.
Not a problem.
I didn't ask him to. I was like I could have done this on Friday with Bill, just do one show this week. He decided to fill in for me, and now he's come back
You
on
got it.
He's
so
here, and
I
he's not sick of us yet.
yeah.
All right, so we got a lot to talk about, Reg, don't we?
Yeah, of course the World Series that's it starts tonight, and then the
That
NFL.
starts tonight. The Jays and the Dodgers.
Yeah. Of course the Dodgers are on the road this time because they have a worse record than the Blue Jays. Who would have thought?
Never.
Um it's crazy, isn't it crazy how it works? Because let's be
Had that on the bingo card.
Yeah, because let's be real. Let's be real about this. The Dodgers are the better team. They are. They have the better pitching. They have more experience now that they've won. And the Blue Jays are a bunch of newcomers. This is gonna be a long series, boys.
Oh, it's going to be a long series. I can actually see this going all seven.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, I think it goes six. I think
It
the Dodgers once again win on the road. Oh,
All right, we're right on cue. The time when you call me crazy for the time that you call me crazy for thinking that the series is going to go full seven. So okay, we're at that point right now. But no,
Mhm.
I could see this series going all seven. The the Jays got Vlad, and then you got the Dodgers with Shohei. This is not going to be a breeze of a series.
like anything else, this is going to come down to pitching.
Correct.
And no offense to the Toronto Blue Jays, but the Dodgers have the better pitching in this World Series. The whole key is either they have to, meaning Toronto has to beat Blake Snell in Game One.
Yes.
And not just they have to get to him early. That's because he's been on fire,
Yep.
placement. Like he's had an incredible postseason. And again, no offense to their pitching, but oftentimes when they start pitchers, they don't last very long. They either go no more than 5, maybe 6 innings if they're lucky. And then they go to the bullpen, which can be shaky at times. We've seen it in the Yankee series, and we saw it in the Mariners series. The Dodgers, on the other hand, their pitching, they can go a long time. Now, of course, they're not every starter can obviously uh go the distance and stuff. The Dodgers have used their bullpen too, but it's not like as crazy and as much as the Blue Jays have.
No, correct. No, that is correct.
Um, but the
So
Jays have some great hitting though. That's the thing that
They're coming series in which not only Vlad, but sorry, Springer has come alive this series. Has had a good series, a couple of stolen bases. Vlad has just been tearing it up. Kirk has been playing good catching, and he's getting hits when it's needed. I don't. It's a possibility this goes 7, but that's only if they beat Blake Snell tonight.
yeah.
hey, anything is possible.
Mm-hmm.
Anything is possible. Yeah, and I can't believe I'm rooting for the Jays, even though they beat my beloved Yankees. But hey, you know what? I'll just say this. I don't want to see the Dodgers go back to back.
Yeah. Well, I think it'd be a damper for baseball if they do.
It would be what?
It'd be a damper for baseball.
No, I think it would be. I don't want to see the Dodgers go back to back. And I know I might sound petty, and Reg is finally telling me I'm not crazy. Thank you, Reg. Um, Mark may disagree with the fact that I'm not crazy, but no, I don't want to see the Dodgers go back to back. Like, you know what? It'd be nice to see the Blue Jays win. It would be nice to see a team that hasn't won it in 30 years. I really wanted to see the Mariners go to the World Series because they are the only franchise in Major League Baseball that's never been to the World Series.
I'm close a couple of times.
Uh,
Close, but you know what they say, Mark. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
True.
Two things I'm not allowed to be around.
just another thing about the Dodgers, we compliment them about how they hit very well against the Brewers. But we also have to acknowledge that, for someone like Shohei Ohtani, who has not had a good postseason career up until um, that magical game um, against the Brewers where he hit 3 home runs, you know, like you also have to acknowledge that he slumps too. He slumped in the last World Series. Of course, no one talked about how he slumped in the last World Series because they won.
Right.
But now he's slumping here. He had one good game, and now he's being revered. He's going to be a bat to watch because if he truly has come out of his postseason woes, it will show in this series.
Agreed.
And I can't wait to see how that happens.
I would really truly hope that Mookie Betts plays at the top of his game.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be a difference maker in this series.
Yes. I think Mookie Betts is going to be a big factor in this series.
Yeah. Well, with his speed, his good defense, and then obviously the hitting, it was unbelievable. Yeah, he's going to be a major factor as well. So I'm looking at Shohei. Marv's looking at Mookie Betts. I'm also looking at Vladimir Guerrero. Okay, look at these numbers: 442, 6 home runs, 12 RBI in 11 postseason games. For
Yes.
Vladdy's a beast.
No, he is. The guy's a beast.
Like he dominated the Yankees. Let's call it what it is. And
Hey,
then,
listen, we're honest in this show.
and then the against the Mariners, it was slightly worse, but still made an impact with his bat. If the Blue Jays are going to get something going, certainly it has to start with him. It has to start with him and obviously Springer at the top of the lineup.
They need to move runners. Yes, they have Otani and they have Freeman and you have Teoscar Hernandez who all can crush the ball.
Yeah.
As we've watched over the last couple of months, yeah, it's great to watch Cal Raleigh hit 60-plus home runs and all that. I like a small ball game. Doubles, singles, and doubles.
Singles and doubles.
The Dodgers do that well. The Dodgers do that very well, though. They know how to get runners on base. They know how to drive in, not necessarily via the home run, with the base hits, too.
Exactly. And that's with those short porches in right and left for Dodger Stadium, they play perfectly to the holes in right and left center.
Amen.
No, I agree.
Yeah. Game 1 is tonight. The Fall Classic. We really, really can't wait for it.
I can't wait for it either.
I'm hoping for an epic series. You know, you're talking about two countries, a true World Series, two countries coming together.
This is now a World Series.
This is pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Like I don't want it to be a dud. Like, you know, remember how last year everyone was excited New York versus LA was a complete, utter disaster.
It was a complete dud.
You know, like I'm not obviously part of it is because the Yankees were terrible and they broke our hearts. But it went 5 games. Like I don't want to go 5 games. Like I'm like Bill. I want to go 7 games. I want this to be a really truly great
You
series.
want this to be a series we'll be talking about forever.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like shoot, I want Bill Buckner level. You know, I want an error to force a game 7. Like, you know, I want all these things. I want all the drama.
I want to see good, clean baseball, and I want to see umpires who know how to ump.
I mean, the strike zone.
You know what? I think that's asking a little too much there, buddy.
Yeah, the strike zones have been fairly generous.
Very.
Man.
Yeah, you're asking for a little too much there, pal.
Yeah. It's the truth. It's the truth. The World Series. It's gonna be fascinating. Let's go.
Let's go.
You can watch it on your TVs, 8 o'clock. Can't wait for it in Toronto.
TV, internet, whatever method you choose to use.
Yeah.
As long as you do it legally.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of times you only do it legally. You know, those
We're not promoting anything on this podcast, are we?
I used to stream things illegally, and since then, all those sites have been seized by some federal investigation and all that stuff.
Yeah, I hate when they do that.
You know, it's like help out the poor.
Yeah. Why keep giving money to all that? Help us out here.
Yeah. Okay.
Because, dude, some of us were broke as fuck.
Amen. It's the truth. It's hard times.
We're speaking the truth here, people. We're broke as fuck.
Yeah. All right. Moving over to the NFL. Week 8 started last night. We had Thursday Night Football. It was Vikings and the Chargers. I know I said that this would be a close game, maybe a field goal. It was a field goal and a million miles bigger than that for LA.
Carson Wentz has truly returned.
Yeah.
Sucking up on the gridiron as usual. But here's the thing. You go and draft J.J. McCarthy, you send Kirk Cousins packing. You're now using up the best years of Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson. I understand that you're relying on J.J. McCarthy, but get a competent backup.
Yeah. See, I almost and look, obviously Sam Darnold wanted to be a starter, right? He wanted to be the guy. So good for him that he was able to find that in Seattle. But
Right.
you mean to tell me you couldn't find a way to make Sam Darnold the starter full time in Minnesota, knowing that he clicked very well with this offense? Like
Yep.
that's sort of where I'm at with Minnesota because, Bill and I, we talked about this last night. You know, having JJ be the guy is going to be a problem if he's always injured.
That is going to be a problem.
This is
That's why you need a competent backup.
these are two straight years now where he's missed a
Mhm.
lot of time. Obviously missed all of last season and then has missed a chunk of this year. And look, he's going to get cleared for next week, which is great news. We love that. But you know, yeah, you're wasting a season. They're now 3-4. You're wasting a season here. You're wasting a whole lot. Now, obviously there's still plenty of time, but just to get things going is going to be pretty tough for Minnesota.
No, it is.
And that was an absolute shellacking. I mean, the Chargers were all over their asses. I know Wentz is playing.
Chargers defense looked good for once this
Yes.
year.
Yeah, they
Hey,
did.
there's only one thing I care about with the Chargers last night. Guess what that is?
Wow.
Justin Herbert.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
Herbert,
Herbie. He off to a good start in fantasy this week. Thank you, Herbie.
Cheers to that, huh?
Herbert has a nice complementary of receivers. The problem is he's gone through 2.5 running backs as
Yeah.
they're both injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a bit of a problem.
But look, coming off a short week where they lost a game, a really bad loss, having a big blowout victory is pretty nice. Like you can't it is something that you can't deny. Like
No, every team likes a good ass whooping.
yeah.
You want to go
Yeah, this
home
was
on
a
that high note.
dude. This was a good old fashioned ass whooping.
Yeah.
None of these modern day ass whoopings. This was an old fashioned one.
Um I know Carson Wentz he's also dealing with the shoulder injury, which of course it's tough when you're on a short week. He did throw for a touchdown, but interceptions and just not moving the football, it was very apparent from Jump Street.
Yep.
3 touchdowns for Herbert. He was terrific. 200.
Herbie's the
Having another
guy.
great season. Having another great season.
Yeah.
Yep. And you want to know something about the Vikings, though? And I saw this on NFL memes this morning. Last year, the Vikings had on their roster, they had both Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold. And look how they're doing now.
Mhm.
So, yeah, Minnesota.
Yeah, but you can't fault them on Daniel Jones.
Okay, I'll give you that. Because did anyone trust Daniel Jones after that? I didn't. Yeah, but no, it's actually kind of funny though.
And I also said Harbaugh needs to coach a better game. He lucked into one that the Vikings are all out of sorts. And
Oh, yes, they are.
so again, good night for LA. Again, they improved to 5-3 on the season. Um, and now we go to the Sunday slate. Um,
Yep.
thankfully,
All right.
thankfully, no bullshit as 9 a.m. games overseas.
Yes.
That won't be happening for a while. So,
All right. Shall I?
yeah, man, let's go.
All right. It's time for Pick'em. Pick'em.
Pick
Yeah, we don't have the money to have someone write that. So, anyway, the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons.
Falcons.
Reggie?
Falcons.
And let's make that 3. Let's go Falcons.
Until I see otherwise, Tua is way in over his head. And
You
it's not
mean
because-
Tua turn the ball over?
yeah. It's not just because of the concussions. He just sucks. He's terrible.
Okay. Reggie's beloved New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals.
This is a game where clearly Joe Flacco is going to tear us apart again.
At least you're honest.
You know, I'm gonna be on the road. Like I'm not even gonna watch this game. I'll be listening to it on the radio.
And getting depressed.
Exactly. Yeah, the Bengals will win. I don't know who. Look, Aaron Glenn's not telling us who the starter is, so I'm assuming it's gonna be Tyrod, but it could also be Justin Fields, given that Tyrod has a knee injury. So I don't know.
Where will Aaron Glenn be on my end of season new coach tier rank? Stay
Well-
tuned in January for that.
Well, I mean, right now it's not looking good for him because he just said that he's trying to muffle the competition by not announcing his starter. So it's like the Bengals actually give a shit about that. You know, like come on. They'll
Yeah,
torch him either way.
Yeah. Yeah, keep your eye on where he's gonna be at the end of the season. I'm
okay.
going with Cincy.
Yeah. Old last guy.
I'm taking Cincinnati.
Yeah. Now, of course, look, the Jets are not the Aaron Glenn and the team are not the only embarrassing part about the Jets. Woody Johnson also made headlines this week, criticizing Justin Fields. Now, and that's another reason why they probably are going to go to Tyrod, because how could you go to Justin Fields if your owner unwisely criticizes the quarterback?
The owner that shows you ownership has no confidence in this man.
But why? Why make it public? Is my question.
Yeah, I don't think that was very professional on Woody Johnson's part.
No. Airing out dirty laundry doesn't always get it clean.
No.
I agree. Okay. The Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots.
Give me a good defensive game.
Mhm.
Give me Cleveland to upset New England.
I think the Patriots seem very cocky right now. So I think the Patriots are going to win, but it's going to be close. I'm with Mark that it's going to be a defensive battle. It's not going to be this big offensive juggernaut. The Browns have a good defense. And I'm actually impressed with this Dylan Gabriel. I'm being real. I'm actually very impressed with him. But I think this would be a more defensive game, and it'll be one score. I just think the Patriots have the better playmakers on offense.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Patriots,
I'm going Patriots. Mark's going Browns. What are you?
Patriots.
Okay, cool.
Okay. The Giants and the Eagles in Philly.
The Eagles ain't losers no more. Give me
Now, the Eagles need a revenge game against the Giants for what happened a couple weeks ago. Give me the Eagles here, unfortunately.
And I don't have much after last week. I hate to say it, I think I'm going Philly on this one. And trust me, that hurts to say.
Yeah. Watch out for Scatterboo.
Yeah, no, Scatterboo, like I said, the thing is with the Giants, and I'm sorry you guys got to listen to me do another dissection on the New York Giants, but they have pieces there. They got Dart, they got Scatterboo. It's the coaching that sucks.
Yeah.
And those are my thoughts. Okay, let's go to New York's other team, Buffalo and Carolina. Shout out Nate Moser.
Buffalo, without a question.
I think Buffalo, since they had the week off, they had plenty of rest and plenty of practice time.
I'm
And
going Buffalo.
yeah, the Panthers are not. They're not good. They're not. I don't care if they've won three in a row, whatever the fuck it is. They're not a good team. The
All
Bills are
right.
better, so be better.
Chicago and Baltimore.
Bears are rolling. Give me the Bears.
Welcome back, Baltimore Ravens. Give me the Ravens.
Really?
Mhm.
Yes.
So, before we go on, what do you guys think about what John Harbaugh did in the Ravens locker room?
I think it's great.
I think it was necessary.
There's no need for the Pac-Man games and the ping pong tables and the country club vibe only works when you're winning.
Agreed.
When you're not winning, it becomes a massive distraction. So you
Like a
need,
boat picture down in the Caribbean.
yeah. So
You're still on that. Dude, that was almost 10 years ago.
yeah, but it's still very recent. And while the Giants have won a playoff game since, it adds to the dysfunction of their team. Oh.
How come I have a feeling, Mark, this Christmas you're just gonna get me the boat picture in a frame? I just have this feeling that you're gonna do that. Um, okay. But yeah, you know what? Extreme times call for extreme measures.
Yeah. And I'm glad that it was the organization, it was Harbaugh, it was everyone that made that decision to be like, we got to start focusing on our goals, which is to win a Super Bowl. And while it might be a tad too late for that, it's always going to get it rolling now if they're trying to.
Yep.
All right. Tampa Bay and New Orleans.
With the loss of Mike Evans now for the season,
Mhm.
Godwin's still injured. You're now relying on Emeka Butka and Kate Otten to really as your wide receivers right now. I don't think Tampa has a chance in this game.
So you're on New Orleans.
Yep. I think New Orleans comes in and pulls off the upset.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I missed the game, but we'll
It's fine. It's fine, Bill. We'll get to it in a second. Um, the Buccaneers, as long as Baker Mayfield plays like MVP Baker and literally puts everyone behind his back, they could be okay. But one thing is for sure, I think Baker needs his playmakers. I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Saints. You know,
I I don't have much confidence in either of these teams, but I think I might go with Tampa on this one because you still got Baker Mayfield. I think he can make do with what he has. I'm going Tampa.
Okay.
I
All
think
right, the game I skipped, San
yeah.
Francisco and Houston.
Give me the Niners. Niners are
Give
winning.
me the Niners.
I'm gonna go with the Niners as well. So let's put that across the board.
Mhm. All right. 425s coming up. Cowboys
Okay.
Broncos at Mile High.
This is going to be a very, very interesting game. If Denver comes out and plays the first three quarters like they did against the Giants, they will
Ugh.
not have a 33-point comeback to beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys offense is one of the hottest offenses in football, possibly top three right now. Their defense is bottom three, and that's the problem. They played better against Washington last week. They're gonna get back to Marion Overshawn very soon and Trayvon Diggs. Dallas isn't by any means at the head of the NFC East, but with beating Washington and Philadelphia just lollying around, it's making it challengeable for Dallas to get there.
The Giants had 19 points through three quarters, excuse me.
Yes.
The Dallas Cowboys are gonna have like 40. Like, it's like And look, the Broncos defense is good when they want to be good. When they're facing poor, awful teams. This is going to be a tough offense to stop. And Dallas has proven time and time again that they are dangerous on the offensive end. So this to me smells like a really tough loss at home for Denver. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. And it just adds to the absolute frauds that the Broncos are.
Mark, did you pick Dallas or Denver? I'm sorry.
Who else would I take? Of course, I took Dallas. Dallas
taking
with the
Denver.
points.
That was
taking
the
Denver.
points. He is.
He's confident.
He is
Okay.
very confident. For those of you
I am
bettors
very
out there-
confident this weekend.
For those of you
Very
bettors
confident.
out there, they have it at the Cowboys plus 3.5. So
Yeah, I'll take that any day of the week.
The Titans and the Colts.
To watch Daniel Jones to go to 7-1 is really going to be gut wrenching.
Yeah, I mean, and that's all it comes down to. It comes down to Jones. It comes down to Jonathan Taylor. Tyler Warren's a beast, bro. See, this is the player the Jets should have had.
Yeah,
And
a lot of people
lacked.
were high on Warren. Is turned out to be the Sam Laporta of 2 years ago. Right now,
Ooh, that's a good comparison. God. Bill, what you got?
I got the Colts.
Okay. All right. All right. 820. Pashman's gonna love this. It's the Packers on the road in Pittsburgh to face the Steelers.
that's a personal game for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
And him and Love are going to be exchanging jerseys at the end, I've heard.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't expect anything less, but this is going to be an emotional game for Aaron Rodgers, and look for him to put up high numbers. I'm not saying they're going to beat Green Bay, but I'm going to tell you this is going to be one of the hardest games the Green Bay defense has faced yet.
Yeah, I kind of wish that Rodgers would have this moment on the road at Lambeau. I think that's what would have made the game a little more. It would have made it a little more special
Yeah,
and that much sweeter if Rodgers wins, which I don't think they will. I think this is a game that Green Bay will dominate defensively. Look, the Pittsburgh Steelers are a good offense. They're not a great defense.
no,
And we've seen that it's no longer a small sample size. This is like 9 weeks of just awful, awful Pittsburgh defense.
right. I got to go. I got to get into my doctor's appointment. I will see you guys. I'll see some of you Sunday morning and probably talk to you all during the week.
You
Pick him for this game. Green Bay.
Thanks a lot. I'll talk to you soon, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All
Yeah,
right.
he chose Green Bay.
All right. Monday night game. Washington, KC.
KC all over it.
I
Look,
hate to say it. Give me KC.
yeah. I mean, first of all, the Chiefs are rolling, but secondly, the Commanders have a lot of injuries, and the vibes aren't that great in the locker room right now. So I feel bad. I feel bad for Washington because I really thought that they would, come off their NFC Championship run with another, not necessarily running it back, but certainly proving that it was not just one fluky year. So it's a shame. But yeah, Kansas City will win.
All right. So those are our picks for Sunday and Monday.
Yep.
So yeah, you said you want to talk about this whole NBA gambling thing. I really don't know much about
Have you
it.
heard, Bill, have you heard about this? Like, this is crazy, man.
I heard a little bit. Do you think you can fill me in?
Yeah, yeah. Right now we're um looking into this whole situation. Thursday, Portland Trailblazers coach and NBA legend Chauncey Billups, uh, along with Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier, many other people, including former NBA player and coach Damon Jones. They were indicted on a pair of sweeping federal investigations that linked into illegal sports betting and rigged poker games. Um, Now the rigged poker games, that's a Billups problem, where apparently he was like a part of a mafia type of ring where he was like sort of like the face of these poker games where people were enticed to come because of Billups being there. He's a massive NBA figure.
Yes.
These games were rigged. The cards were stacked against them before those people who were participating got to the game. So they were gonna lose either way.
Yes.
Um, and of course, those people lost a lot of money and everything. So he's tied to that. They also say that he's tied to this thing that Terry Rozier is tied to, where he has been leaking several information regarding players sitting, and of course, because of that, they're gonna use those prop bets and bet the under on those prop bets. It's a whole thing. Me and the old ops guy, we're gonna launch our basketball podcast. We're gonna go more in deep into this. We'll tie everything. But Bill, so far, all the information coming out is
It's
massive.
damning.
This is crazy. Cash Patel, the FBI director, all that stuff. Um, he made that announcement yesterday, along with several other federal investigators. I mean, absolutely insane what's going on there. Um, Now the Terry Rozier, look, obviously he's been linked for a long time. He's had several massive contracts. I'm more pissed off at Chauncey. Chauncey Billups, that's my guy. Like growing up when the Knicks were just awful, I watched those Pistons teams win championships with Chauncey Billups. And,
Yes.
you know, I don't know. It makes me kind of sad that he were to be involved in these sports betting and the legal poker games and all that stuff. Like that really, really makes me upset. As the young basketball fan in me would be really sad that this is happening today. And then of course your careers are on the line. They're coaches and players.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, man.
That sounds absolutely crazy.
I don't know. I'm sad today. This is if they're able to prove it in court, this is the next like Pete Rose situation, Bill.
Wow.
Like think about that. Think about that for a second.
It's
You
like the
know,
Pete Rose situation of basketball.
yeah, like you're talking about integrity of the game and stuff. That's where we're at.
No, that's where we're at right now. The integrity there is insane.
Yeah, insane, man.
Okay.
By,
So,
by the way, the NBA, in case I buried the lead here, the NBA started their season Tuesday night. Knicks won their first game, so that's exciting. They played tonight.
tonight it's the Celtics.
Yeah, they're on Amazon Prime, which I'm not
Ugh, here we go again.
not happy about.
I hate when they do this.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to get Congressman Pat Ryan to come on and talk about like he wants to do some bill about the sports streaming, but the government shut down. I think he's got bigger priorities right now.
Yeah.
So, Congressman, as soon as the government's back open, I'm gonna try and call you and we're gonna schedule something.
Yeah.
Because I want to hear your thoughts on this and how you're gonna do this for sports fans. But yeah, I think he's a little busy right now, don't you think?
Well, yeah, I mean, first of all, you got to open up the government so you can serve the people and not your own freaking interests.
Yeah.
Republicans, Democrats.
By the way, we got bigger priorities. We're gonna replace we're gonna replace Bad Bunny with Lee Greenwood at the halftime show.
Well, like everyone's gonna watch that. Like, how many people are actually gonna watch that bullshit?
What, Bad Bunny or Lee Greenwood?
Greenwood.
What, he's gonna come out, sing God Bless the USA, and that's it.
Like like let's be real. Like, how many people are actually gonna watch that stupid ass halftime show?
With Lee Greenwood?
Yes.
Probably not a lot.
No. It'll probably just be a small portion of the population, while the real people will watch the real halftime show featuring Bad Bunny. And it's not just gonna be Bad Bunny. What are people not gonna understand? Do you not know that he collaborates with English speaking artists all the time? Like, he's gonna bring out people. Come on now.
Yeah, it's not just gonna be him.
I'm sure he's going to bring the Latin community as well. Don't get me wrong. He will bring out those people.
I
But
love what he said. You got 4 months to learn Spanish.
so come on now. Like, stop playing around here. Okay? It's going to be a great halftime show. Roger Goodell has confidence in that halftime show. He said he's not reconsidering it. Good. You shouldn't have to. But yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm done talking about this freaking halftime show. Dude, I'm fucking done talking about it.
Yeah.
Because you know what this is? It's a bunch of butt hurt. You know what? I'm gonna call these people what they are. You ready? They're a bunch of butt hurt racist assholes.
Amen.
They're a bunch of butt hurt racist assholes who are just tired that, who are angry that, oh my God, someone who's not white is going to be doing the halftime show. We saw this last year with Kendrick Lamar. And listen, I personally wasn't a fan of Kendrick Lamar's show, but that has to do more with my taste of music. It has nothing against the fact that he's black.
Yeah. But you know what? I would argue that Bad Bunny is white. He's just not an what you would identify as American, even though he's an American citizen. Um,
Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. How many times do we have to freaking tell you this? I think these people who are against it, I think are just failed basic geography.
Yeah.
God, wait. Okay, you know what? This is the last time I'm going to talk about this until the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm sick of these freaking ignoramuses who are dunking on this. The Speaker of the freaking House concerned more about who's headlining the Super Bowl halftime show than, I don't know, opening up the U.S. government.
Mhm.
Reg, I don't get it anymore. I don't get it.
Insane. All right.
Idiocracy was not a movie. It's a documentary.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, you know what? We missed something when we were talking about football.
What's up?
Reg, what is the most cheapest game this week, ticket wise, and what's the most expensive game this week?
Ooh. The cheapest ticket?
Yep.
I'm gonna go with no, there's no way that's cheap. I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh, Green Bay.
Nope.
No. Was I even close?
Nope.
I was not close. The Carolina game. No.
No.
Daniel, you get 3 guesses.
Yeah, it's the cheapest.
Is Buffalo cheap?
Buffalo, Carolina, nope.
No, wait, I did say that motherfucker. Baltimore.
Okay, let's see. Close, but no cigar.
Okay. Well, what's the cheapest game?
At low as $20, it's Tampa Bay, New Orleans.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now, would you like to guess what the most expensive game is?
I would say Cowboys.
Good guess. That's actually the second cheapest game.
Okay, okay.
So you're in the ballpark.
Is it a high-powered team?
Semi.
Semi. Okay.
Okay, so you got two more guesses.
The Jets are always expensive, so but it's not them. I know it's not them.
It is not them. Nope.
Um,
No, this one shocked me too, actually.
it just shock you.
It shouldn't, but it did.
It's a shocker. Is it the indie game? Is indie pretty expensive?
No, it's actually one of the cheaper ones.
One of the cheaper ones. Okay.
All right. Those are your three guesses. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
The most expensive game this week, ticket-wise, is the Giants-Philly game.
In Philly?
Yeah, tickets low is $259.
Ew, gross.
I know, it's crazy.
I'm not paying $300 for a ticket. Like,
Okay, so I guess that's our show for today.
yeah. Again, thanks to Old Ops Guy. And thank you to the Dugout of Millwood as always for sponsoring this pod. We'll be back on. Well, I'll be in New York or Pennsylvania. One of those. One of those.
Yeah, will you be able to do the show on Monday with me? Or?
Yeah, probably. I'll be fine.
Okay, so thank you to all of us here. If you want to know more, go to www.dsportsinsanitynetwork.com. Check out our blogs, check out our history, check out our podcast available on all platforms. And don't forget to check us out here on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Where you get this, you get 1-to-1 or 1-of-1. Sorry, Patchy crucified that for me last week.
Yes, the 1-of-1.
Thursday night gridiron, Sunday sideline report, and everything else. And check out the basketball podcast. Do you guys have a name? Or is it to be determined?
TBD.
TBD. And don't forget to check out and just check us out. Everything here. Once again, thank you to the Dugout of Millwood. For Danny Boy Reginald, I'm Bill Corpus Crispy Murphy. Stay safe and take care.